impossible. I'm possible. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshining. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but what's impossible? You know, that concept, impossible, that kind of sums up I'm possible. That kind of sums up impossible. That kind of sums up, that represents the transition. Really, the transition. That represents fantasy. I'm possible. Impossible. I'm possible. Welcome to my fantasy. I am Ray of Sunshining. I'm thrilled that you're here with me today. Vibe up. I'm possible. Impossible. Today. Vibe up. Really, from the old world. Vibe up. The status quo. Vibe up. You know, vibe up. That was going to be the 3D. It's going to be the title of this video originally. Elevated consciousness to the new world. So fantasy. So in the old world, vibe up. That's I don't keep up with fantasy. I don't watch the news. The way I was brought up to be, things are impossible. Things are difficult. I don't watch the news. Never did. Things are heavy. Things are difficult. Things are impossible. Heavy. Things are a burden. Because I find it doesn't really serve me. No, that's what I do. A burden. The new world. Vibe up. That's what I do. Aside from that, we're vibing up. Fantasy. It's all a fantasy. The new world is a world of deliberately focusing on creating the world as we would like it to be. The world of the possibilities. And of course I have secret messages too. And I'm going to tell you a secret right now. You know, I was talking to my friend Claire, and I'll probably put in the box on the side of my head at the end of this video one of my earlier videos where I do or tell a story about Claire, because she's in some of my great weeks when I first started making these videos, and I show you the whole progression because it's a metaphor for life videos too. So I'll put one of those, the box on the side of my head. Anyway, we were talking, but we are resilient. We learn resilient. That's what we are. That's what I show in my whole video presentation. Discovering. So all of it. Discovering. You know, about our conflict. Discovering the uniqueness of you. All of it is what it took. You know, you may have noticed a bit of a transformation in my program. Conflicted. And that's kind of like the idea of the whole thing. To create state of affairs. Create the uniqueness of you. Right? Like she was saying, things that were comfortable are no longer comfortable. Discombobulated. Things that were comfortable. So she went, almost like she lost herself sometimes. So that in every single one of my videos. So I'm not going to talk about it right here, right now. And it's time to let go of that which no longer serves. So I was saying, well, yeah, that's sort of like, I see it like the storm before the rainbow. And you can go see one of my videos. And I'll repeat lots of things over there. But things that are interesting. In fact, you know what? Sometimes I have this format and we're changing. Right now we're in the top. She said she wasn't so sure if it's like the storm before the rainbow or toward the end of the M section. So, it's the storm before trailing off the storm with some of the early M attributes. If you're new here, hope you stick around for a while. But I think that's what we're moving into. That's one of the reasons I like inspiration. If you've been with me before, and we're acquiring new attributes, you probably realize a couple of things. One, and that's what my whole presentation depicts. Expect the unexpected. It depicts that progression. And I film it. I have it all on film for expected. You. And two, hey, you don't get to see cuteness like this every day, right? Unless you're tuning in with me here every day, right? And I don't know if you're aware, there's a whole array of rays of sunshine. So it's the difference between a world of impossible and a world of to pick from. I'm possible. And that's why it's important to share this video so we can come together with all the other sunflowers on the planet. I highly recommend You check it out. The vibe up. Hand in hand to create the world of our dreams. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're here. That's what I'm here for. That's what you're here for. I'm for. Vibe up. I am. That's a complete sentence. Vibe up. Possible. Vibe up. Possible. That's a complete sentence. A world of fantasies come true. Imagine. A world of possibilities. 2 is what I just presented, along with buried treasure, to you today, was the best. Oh. Vibe up. Vibe up. Vibe up. Vibe up. Vibe up. You know, everything you think about. Ray of sunshine. Hidden miracle messages. There's a whole array of rays of sunshine in every single one of my previous videos, and they're all there for a reason. Mystery messages. Everything that created started as an idea, right? You know, I tell that story in a lot of my earlier videos, and I learned how to do calligraphy, and I thought to illustrate the best of. To illustrate the best of ray of sun shining and the best of you. You can learn some things about me, learn some things about you. Listen to your heart, that's all. Vibe up. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that be great to learn how to write those fancy letters, right? And I didn't know anything about it. But I ended up learning, teaching myself. I started off with a felt tip marker. And those were brand new back then. I was 10 years old. And felt tip markers were craze, right? So I started that and drawing out the outlines of letters and filling them in. And that's how I learned the shapes of them. And I'm speaking from my heart. And every one. So that you can listen of my presentations from your is a vibe. Then I learned that there was a calligraphy equipment and so forth, and then I became a master calligrapher. But that began with a vision. That began with an idea. That began with a dream. So I was telling Claire that, you know, this would be a great time. Is a vibe. That's what I'm here. To offer inspiration, to offer perspectives. It's a free will world. Vibe. The other thing I was thinking, I was telling Claire that the ETs have the technology we're looking for. You know, impossible is that if you make this video while you're in this somber mood, maybe the video will suck, but it won't be the first sucky video that I've ever made, right? And the only ones that are going to come along for the ride are the ones that want to come along for the ride. So there's only 2 sides of the fence. There's the status quo. It's our time to shine. You know, like I have this back condition that's grueling. So anyway, they had these med beds. You know, it's our time to blossom. Beds, you know. It's our time to vibe up. Hey, listen, if you're ever having a not so great day, come see Ray of Sunshine and we'll vibe up. And I'm thinking, we'll vibe up. That could probably solve a lot of issues. So anyway, because feeling happy is better than feeling crappy. Vibe up. So anyway, I told her that I would let her know. Vibe up. Today is for celebrating the uniqueness of you. It doesn't have to be your birthday. Vibe up. But if I run into any ETs, that's where we're going. Pleiadians, that's where we're going. Arcturians, Syrians, any of that bunch. You can celebrate. It's time to celebrate the uniqueness of you. That's where we're going. Page, and to celebrate the uniqueness of you every day. You know, sometimes I'll remind myself about eternity, like any eternity, like especially if I find that I'm on the verge of becoming overwhelmed or over the edge or something like that. Thinking of eternity reminds me that there's no big rush, right? And maybe I could hook her up with them. But here's the thing. What makes me the perfect candidate? We'll never get it all done. Learn some things about me that I'm willing. Learn some things about you. You know, if you were an Arcturian, a Pleiadian, one of those, impossible. A side of the fence, and anybody is welcome to stay in the status quo. Anybody who wants to. Impossible. And anybody who wants to is welcome to come along to create the world of our dreams. The world of our dreams. It's playtime. Create you.
Time to shine. I am a ray of sunshine.
Create you. You may have noticed a little bit of a transformation in my program. So you might notice that in a lot of my videos, I kind of talk about a fantasy world. One of those, wouldn't you be looking down here and saying, hey? Wouldn't you be looking down here and saying, right? Hey, he's the perfect specimen. Ambassador. So, hey, saying, hey, he's the perfect specimen. Fantasy world. Ambassador. I talk about all the sunflowers on the planet coming together hand in hand. The Earthling ambassador. The Earthling. So here's the thing. You know, just in case they didn't have Earthling ambassador. Because it's a metaphor for life. That's what my program is about. I'm possible. Because chances are, at the end of this video, there's going to be a couple of boxes on the side of my head. I've been doing that pretty much right along. There's many different expressions of us. You know, there's a whole array of rays of sunshine. Impossible. And they're there to show an evolution. Back in my before videos. Ambassador. Ray of sun shining. You know, just in case they didn't happen to hear my announcement, I figured if I announce it here through this broadcast, it'll be out into the airwaves. In the process, I'm in the process discovering what different I want to hold on to and what different I want to eliminate. Hold on to. That's something different I want to eliminate. Memory. It's. Oh, hold on. So it's playtime. Playtime. Hey, so one thing that us earthworms know is how to persevere, right? We have stick-to-itiveness. So if there's any ETs that pick up on it, they'll know how to find me. I've been sort of skimming over the surface up until now. Create. Start diving deep. You. I think it's going to be so much fun. I think it's going to be so much fun. Impossible. Hey, by the way, if somebody sent you this video, could be they think an awful lot of you. It's playtime. It's playtime. It's playtime. It's playtime. It's playtime. Create you. Vibe up. Vibe up. I'm possible. Impossible.